Howdy everybody, it's Nutmeggles, aka Megan, here for day 10 of VEDA. I don't know how I've been pronouncing it. I'm probably just going to keep flip-flopping back and forth. Today I want to talk about writing. Something that I've enjoyed in the past when I've done it, and I've been doing it more recently, and that leads me to today's shout out. Today's shout out goes to my very good friend Jacey. I had a writing date with her back in January, I'm pretty sure, and she and I, as weird as this sounds, we sat in a tea shop and I wrote longhand in my notebook and she typed on her computer, and we occasionally said something to each other, but mostly it was just quiet. She even had her headphones in at some point, and it was so great. It was exactly what I needed. So thank you, Jacey, because you've helped me get back to something that I've wanted to do for a while and was having a lot of trouble motivating myself. And she's a great writer. My art today is another one I made myself, and it's a little silly. I took a page out of this notebook, which either Luna or my mom's dog Toby got to, and it's one of those really nice little writing journals that it's so nice I've never written in it, or not written much in it. So of course I tore out a page and I wrote one of my a quote about writing that I really like. It's a Hemingway quote. "We are all apprentices in a craft where no one is a master." And I think that's true, and I think it's important to remember, because writing is often seen it's weird. It's either seen as something that's easy, anyone can do it. We all wrote essays when we were kids in school. We all wrote short stories. We all had to write poetry during poetry units in 5th grade. Or incredibly hard. I can't tell a story. Nobody is interested in what I have to say. Everyone, or a lot of times, and one of the reasons I struggled and had to get back to writing was because, and the reason I have to write longhand is because I edit as I go. I'm like, that's no good. That's terrible. I shouldn't write that. And when you do that, no writing gets done. You'll make yourself crazy, because nothing comes out finished. Nothing will burst forth onto the page, you know, in its complete form. At least very little will. And that's hard to remember sometimes when you have these ideas in your head. At least for me, I have so many ideas in my head, but I think it's a good starting point. It's less pressure on me to do things like maybe work in fan fiction, because it's less, I don't want to say it's easier. I mean, in certain ways it is, but I also don't want to discredit fan fiction writers, because I think they generate a lot of amazing content and a lot of amazing stories. I think they have an important voice and always have had an important voice. So I don't want to discount that, but it is a little bit easier because, for me, because you don't have to build the world. The world is there for you. Some of the characters, the physical features are there for you. If any of you are writers, I'd love to know, I'd love to hear about it. What helps you to get writing? What is your favorite thing? Like, what's your favorite music to write to? Who's your favorite author? You know, go nuts. Book recommendations, everything. I want to hear everything, because I do want to read more. I do love to read. It's very hard because my hands want to be doing something else. The perfect thing would be if I could knit and read at the same time. Then I'd have it made. I do like to read. I think that's an important skill. So thank you everybody so much for joining me again today. I hope you had a great day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye. DFTBA.